Hello friends, my name is Hare Krishna. I am your science teacher. Today we are going to discuss about chemistry chapter number 1 from ncert textbook of 10th class. The name of the chapter is chemical reactions and equations. In this particular chapter we are going to discuss about a particular subtopic called exothermic and endothermic reactions. So basically they are said to be thermochemical equations because these are the reactions which depends upon heat. So based upon heat, these reactions are of two types, exothermic and endothermic. So exothermic reactions are the reactions where the heat is released during the reactions. Say for example, I'm going to take your familiar example as LPG cylinder. The gas present inside the LPG cylinder is butane. Butane, it is C4H10. When burned with oxygen, it releases a lot of heat. So it is a chemical reaction. Why it is called chemical reaction? Because butane is a chemical present inside that cylinders. When burns with oxygen in air, it releases CO2 and heat. A new substance is formed. So it is a chemical equation, chemical reaction, and releases a lot of heat. So it is called exothermic thermal chemical equations. So exothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is released. Okay. In fact, we can say that all combustion reactions are exothermic. Combustion means burning of substance in presence of oxygen. See, I'm burning this in presence of oxygen. I'm burning this in presence of oxygen. I'm burning with oxygen. I'm burning with oxygen. I'm burning everything. In all these examples, subheadings may be different, but I am reacting with oxygen. Reacting with oxygen. Okay. Everything has a different special names. Suppose you are burning magnesium with oxygen. That is a burning of magnesium. Suppose glucose was reacting with oxygen. That is called respiration. Burning of coal with oxygen. That is burning of coal. Burning of LPG gas means butane gas. That's LPG reactions. Natural gas contains a chemical called CH4, which means methane. It is also reacting with oxygen. Formation of water, in which hydrogen combines with oxygen and forms water, releases lot of heat. So in all these reactions, heat is released. Heat is represented by symbol delta. The delta symbol was written right side of that equation. From this we can tell when delta symbol is there towards right side, such reactions are said to be exothermic. I hope the exothermic is clear to you. Let's come to endothermic. Endothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is absorbed into the reactant side. It is quite opposite to exothermic reactions. Say for example, I have taken a calcium carbonate and burning this substance. When I burn this, from CO3, one of the oxygen is taken by calcium and converts to calcium oxide. So when one of the oxygen is removed from here, we get CO2. So I'm heating this calcium carbonate. I got two different chemicals. Okay. So in this process, I'm giving heat to the systems. Similarly, when N2 and O2 is heated together, they absorb heat and they combine with each other and forms NO. Similarly, photosynthesis, which is opposite to the respiration. See, respiration is exothermic reaction because it releases lot of heat. Whereas photosynthesis is reverse of respiration. See this. In respiration, glucose combines with oxygen, forms carbon dioxide, water, and lot of heat. Whereas photosynthesis, carbon dioxide combines with water and in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, it forms glucose plus oxygen plus water. In this case, energy is taken from the sunlight. Okay, so it is endothermic reactions. Electrolysis of water. That means if you take water, if you pass electricity, it breaks into H2 and O2. So in all these reactions, heat was taken in form of sunlight, maybe electricity, directly on heating. So different forms the energy was taken by the system. So it is called endothermic reactions. Exo means exit, heat is given out. liberated. They may use a different words, liberated. Whereas endothermic means heat is absorbed by the systems. I hope definitions of exothermic and endothermic is clear. Let's solve some examples. What does one mean by exothermic and endothermic reactions? In this particular video, I'm going to explain about all ncert and exemplar questions regarding exothermic and endothermic reactions. So this question indicates these are just definitions. What does one mean by exothermic and endothermic reactions? Give examples. So very simple. Whatever we read in previous slide, the same thing you can use. So exothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is released. Okay, that heat is coming out in form of, that energy is coming out in form of heat or light or sound, whatever it is. Say for example, quicklime of water with water. Quicklime formula CaO. On combining with water H2O, it forms calcium hydroxide. How it forms means calcium oxide with water formula H2O, which means HOH. So now this OH and this OH together forms calcium OH taken twice, calcium hydroxide. Releases a lot of heat. That is what is called exothermic reaction. Endothermic reactions are the reactions which absorbs the energy. Okay, that such reactions are said to be endothermic reactions. Example is your photosynthesis reaction, we can tell. Or you can use other examples, whatever is there in previous slide like this. All these, any one of these examples you can use. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Let's proceed to next question. Why respiration is considered as exothermic reaction? Explain that. Very simple. Why it is called exothermic? Because it releases heat. That is a straightforward answer. Just we have to track with the sentence. That's it. English words. So respiration. So as we know that energy is required for support of life. In that process, we need to take food. What are the food we take? It converts to glucose. That glucose combines with oxygen. That glucose combines with oxygen in the cells. Okay, and releases a lot of heat. It releases CO2, water, and lot of heat. So that is why respiration is said to be exothermic reaction, because it releases a lot of heat. I hope this question is clear. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following are exothermic reactions? This question is given in exemplar book. Let's see this. Exothermic he want. Let's see this. Reaction of water with quicklime. So quicklime formula CO with water. We got CaOH twice. And releases lot of heat. So it is exothermic reaction. Next one is dilution of acid. If you take any acid, if you add water to the acid, it releases a lot of heat. It is also a exothermic reaction. It is also exothermic. Evaporation of water. It's very simple. If you take a water in a container, if you heat it, if you supply heat only, it converts to, it will be evaporated. On evaporation, it converts to steam. So with this, we can understand it is endothermic. Next is sublimation of camphor. Camphor means your white color substance like curpurum, which we use for lighting near to that. This camphor, which is in solid state, the same camphor converts to gaseous state, but it is sublimation. That means sublimation means it converts from solid to gas by absorbing heat. And he's not telling burning of camphor, remember that. He said sublimation of camphor. Take a camphor exposed to the air. After some time, the solid camphor converts to gases. Not only camphor, you can see naphthalene balls also. Even naphthalene balls also same way. They convert from solid to gas. They absorb the heat from the surroundings and uses that and converts to gaseous state. So they are endothermic. Burning of camphor is exothermic again. So it is not burning, it is it's just sublimation only. So based on this, answer is 1 and 2. So that means option A. I hope this answer is clear. Go to next question. Next, we have three beakers which are labeled as A, B, C. We have beakers called three beakers A, B, and C. Okay. Next, in this, we have water of 25 ml each. Here also 25, in everywhere to 25 ml of water. And in beaker A, he added NaOH. In second beaker, he added CuSO4, copper sulfate. In other beaker, he added NaCl. Very simple. It was observed that there was an increase in temperature in solutions contained in beaker and B. In these two cases, temperature increased. In case of beaker C, temperature falls less. So now he is asking which one is exo, which one is endo. Very simple. So I am repeating the question. Three beakers are labeled as ABC, which each one contains 25 ml of water. Each one contains 25 ml of water. Small amount of NaOH, CuSO4 and NaCl is added to the beakers ABC respectively. In a sequence we have to add. And it was observed that increase in temperature is there in solution contains with the beakers A and B. Temperature increase. Whereas for beaker C, temperature decreased. So which of the statements are correct? Very simple. If a system absorbs energy, temperature decreases. If a system releases energy, temperature increases. Means in exothermic, temperature increases. In endothermic, temperature decreases. That's a very simple one. Temperature increases means it is exothermic. Temperature decrease means endothermic. Why? Because this is the one which absorbs heat from the surroundings. Okay. And using that heat undergo reactions. So here temperature falls. Here itself is releasing heat outside. That is why temperature increasing. So A and B is exothermic. A and B endothermic is wrong. C is exothermic is wrong. C endothermic is correct. So 1 and 4 are correct. I hope this question is clear to everybody.